Okay, folks, at this point, Disney is actively trying to kill Star Wars before our very eyes. So I saw this article from Screen Rant. Star Wars 9 reportedly ends the Jedi versus Sith conflict. You mean the whole reason anybody actually watches the movies? The entire point of Star Wars is going to end. Disney isn't just making bad decisions, they are actively trying to ruin this thing. Things that we love, that essentially made a lot of people's childhood, they're actively going out of their way to kill it. Well, let's get into this article. Let's see, we got a picture of Soyla Ren and Marae Sue going at it with their lightsabers. And that's another thing that I don't like, going back up to this image. Rey apparently just rebuilt Anakin's lightsaber, while Luke made a brand new lightsaber, to show his growth as a Jedi. Because that's one of the things that the Jedi do whenever you are on the way to completing your training. You construct your own lightsaber. That is a reflection of you. So, her just rebuilding Anakin's is not really showing us anything about this character. And that's one of the things that I'm already disliking about this film before it's even released. Lucasfilm Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker will reportedly end the Jedi vs. Sith conflict for good. Jesus Christ. The climactic trilogy ender, the climactic ender was the last movie. That movie was an ending, no matter how you look at it. Will be hitting theaters on December 20th, and will surely be another triumphant win for Disney. No. This is not going to be a win for anybody. Anticipation for the upcoming film has been skyrocketing. No, it hasn't. Garnering more than 111 million views on the Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer. Freaking PewDiePie has more views than that. That dropped at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago within 24 hours. Alright, now that's kind of impressive. I think people will just want to see what they're going to do after the damage that was The Last Jedi. I mean, that's why I'm going. I have no hope for this movie, and I have very little hype for this movie, but I want to see it just to see how badly the fuck up is. This feat alone marked a new high for the Star Wars franchise, and excitement is sure to escalate from here. The Rise of Skywalker is also expected to have San Diego Comic-Con panel this year, of course it will, which will be a fitting return to form for the cast and crew after skipping last year's Comic-Con. The panel is perfectly slotted between Celebration Chicago, which occurred earlier this year, and D23 Expo in August, which is set to feature some Star Wars content surrounding The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian actually does look a very cool series, and they're doing a lot of practical effects with it, and there's Pablo Pascal, I believe, playing the Mandalorian, so I actually am pretty excited for that. That's one thing that Disney is doing that is actually pretty good, but as far as the main line of the movies goes, they're actively trying to murder this thing. Details are sparse in regard to the finale of the Skywalker saga. Why on earth would they end the Skywalker saga? Why? That is just some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Like, there were really great comics that take place hundreds of years after Luke Skywalker that features his descendants that were really good. Star Wars Legacy. Right there, you got a great comic with a great main character, Cade Skywalker. I highly recommend you reading it if you're fed up with the bullshit that Disney is doing with this franchise, which personally I am. But bits and pieces are becoming readily available to eager fans. Eager fans who are ready to see the carnage that is going to be this fucking movie. Alright, folks, that's the whole article, and I gotta say, I did not make a Star Wars video when it came out, just because everyone was doing them, and I didn't really see any point in it. But Star Wars has been something that I've loved ever since I was a little kid. And to watch this absolute degradation, this desecration of something that was once like the high benchmark for sci-fi and fantasy, it just breaks my heart. It genuinely does. And these people don't seem to care about anything that makes Star Wars actually special. Anyway, this is the end of the video for now. I may make another Star Wars video because they released some of the images. So maybe look forward to that. But remember to like, comment, subscribe. This is Mystery 2099. And remember, life is always better with a little mystery.